All right, don't have a crazy intro for this one. Unfortunately, don't have an intro. Couldn't get it in time. But we do have the emojis in there, and we are ready for this lunchtime battle on the East Coast. That is right. We are live for this game between the Kowalas of Columbia College and the Presbyterian Blue Hose. You guys donated. You guys helped me decide which game we're going to do. And this is the game that we are doing. Columbia from the NAIA. They just played yesterday. They are on no rest whatsoever. Just coming off an 86-77 win against Bob Jones. Literally yesterday. So 24 hours, not even. And we got a lunchtime game against Presbyterian team in the Big South. They're 500 this year. The Blue Hose, they played Carolina Christian, a non-D1 school, earlier in the season, one that won 120-45. We'll see what happens here if they can do another game like that tonight. Presbyterian has lost 2 straight games, losing their last game 66-63 to Florida A&M. But we are good to go. Did the Kowalas win the You Make the Call last night? The Kowalas won. The Kowalas won. You make the call. Kowalas won. You make the call. Will the Kowalas wake up and win, or are they going to get Blue Hose? Oh, the Roos? Yes, the Roos won. You make the call. The Roos won. You make the call. And that game, Kansas City won. It was a good game. Kansas City won by about 4. It was a pretty good game. Kansas City won by, I think 5 in that one. Love wacky names, wacky more colleges, wacky names like these 2 colleges. Yeah, that is a good point. There is something unique about the Kowalas and the Blue Hose. How's it going, Jacob? Welcome in again. If you remember, you can share this for either one of those teams using those emojis in the chat. We do have the Columbia College logos, and we do have the Presbyterian logos. Again, this counts as a D1 game. This counts as a D1 game for Presbyterian. Again, Columbia just playing yesterday, getting the win yesterday against Bob Jones, but only the Big South have a game at noon on Wednesday. Built different, baby. Built different, baby. So for a final math, it's tomorrow. Good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck. Math is a wonderful thing. Math is a wonderful thing. Get my donation. Get to your question right away. Let's get to your make the call. which for this one, Friday night, we're going to decide, are we doing Boston Merrimack or Army George Washington? Which game are we doing? I'm not sure which one. Boston Merrimack is the other one. Boston Merrimack is the other one. I'm not sure if we're doing a stream tonight. Depends how I feel. If we are, it's going to be women's basketball Notre Dame against UConn. If we are doing a stream tonight, so I'm not doing any make the call for that. Not sure if we're doing that. Not sure if we're doing that. If we do decide to do a stream tonight, it will be just Notre Dame against UNC. Meanwhile, we're underway. Let's get this one underway in Clinton. Presbyterian against the Koalas of Columbia College. Welcome to Lunchtime Hoops as we're underway. Presby winning the tip. Let's get this game underway. It's Corey Mincy has got it for the Blue Hose to start this one off against Columbia. 8-5 this season. First game against a D1 school, though. Swinging it around. Parrish. Corner three. No good. Board on the play by the Koalas. By O'Bannon. Tries to feed it down low, and that is too far on the pass. Incomplete pass, and it will be a full court pass. Does not go the way they want it to. It will be a turnover, and an early turnover for the Koalas nonetheless. Get some Statcast updates in just a little bit. Trying to feed it down low. Looking at post. Has some space. Baby hook. No good by Caleb Scott. Rebound on the play by the Koalas. And like I said, Columbia coming off a game yesterday. So not on a lot of rest right now. Trying the alley-oop. Nothing there. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for Columbia. Outmatched so far. And Parrish gets it. Open three-pointer. Bricked, but rebound on the play by the Blue Hose and put in Kobe Stewart for the first points of the game. Probably got most of the 12-18. All good. All good. Meanwhile, timeout already on the floor. Already a timeout. Blue is another great name in D1. Yes, it is. Many fans in the Chaz are on the sits. I think so. I think so. I think so. Meanwhile, timeout already. I'm assuming Columbia is the one that called timeout. 1 minute into the game. You don't see that every day. You do not see that every day. I think that is Columbia that called timeout. It is Columbia. 1 minute in, just trying to settle down. In 2 possessions for the Koalas thus far. 2 turnovers. Last timeout, Columbia, that 86-77 win. They did turn it over 18 times. Had trouble holding on to the ball. Obviously, 18 turnovers against the D1 school. Not going to get it done. I've already got 2. Off the timeout. Going full court press, and Columbia splits the full court press. Looking for 3. Now pulls it from the block. No good. Short on the shot there by Whitley. And a rebound there by the Blue Hose. Harvey in the corner for Parrish. Parrish to Mincy. Swinging it around back to Parrish. Parrish doubled. There's an open man with the extra pass. It's a nice feed. Doesn't get the 3 off, though, for some reason. Now going to try to drive inside. Blocked on the play. No good. Nice block there. I'm not sure why he wouldn't take the open 3. Oh, driving down low off the bank. No good by Brasfield, I believe. Pass tipped. As we go in transition, it's Mincy. 3-point try now for the Blue Hose. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound by Mincy. Second chance opportunity. 3-point try. It's good. It's Harvey. 5-0. That's like a low college for me? No, it's not. No, this is just one of the only 2 of the only D1 games on paper right now. This is one of the only 2 games. Columbia College is NAIA, but Presbyterian was in the Conference of High Point. They were in the Conference of High Point in South Carolina. You know, just a loose ball all the way around. It's going to be possession arrow. Possession arrow is in favor of Columbia after that tie up there. If you bet this game, the gambling, not gambling, nothing else. Yeah, I don't think anyone offers a gambling line for this one. Although yesterday on stream, we got a lot of people on stream yesterday for betting the Kansas City game against Portland. We had someone that had $2,800 on that game. I'm like, holy crap, man. Yeah, College Columbia game at noon Eastern on a Wednesday. You are hardcore. I am hardcore. You guys want me to do this one. Trying to drive the baseline. Blocked on the shot. And now Mincy got to trick it up in transition. Mincy. Except to Parrish. Down low. Stewart. Off the bank. Good. 7-0. Keller with a 5. Appreciate you, man. Keller doing it's a huge 5 to Boston. Remember, cut the lead to 51. How's it going? Enjoying the madness so far. Doing all right. I'm working like an hour of sleep, so see if we do a game tonight. If we do a game tonight, it's going to just be the UConn game against Notre Dame, but no promises there if that game is what we're doing. Appreciate you a ton. Appreciate you a ton. It's still early, though. It's still early. You know, I found the floor, so the lay-in there will not count. We should hide to watch him paint drive the Sabla. I mean, look, the last time Presbyterian played a non-D1 school was an 85-point game, so we might be heading toward that territory. We might be. We'll see. We'll see. Never thought beer didn't work for 1 minute because I can't start early. Nice. Pulls up near the block. It's good. And the first points of the game for Columbia make it 7-2. These unis are kind of tough to read. The announcers aren't really, like, closing in on the guys, so we're going to try our best in terms of getting names for you, but we might just have to wait till the end of our timeouts for that. Columbia is not HBCU. They are not. They are not HBCU. Stewart, bounce pass down low, doubled, looking to get off of Scott. Can't do it now. Blocked on the shot. But they're going to call jump ball. Floyd fan with a tour. Columbia Qualis is going name. Also vote for the BU game. We'll get you on BU. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Columbia Qualis, great name. Great name. This is a sickos game. We have to be the only person doing this game. We have to be the only person that is live for this game right now. But that's kind of what makes this channel special. Probably hosting streams of your dreams at this point. Just muscle memory for you at this point in the season. Yeah, it feels like it. I mean, I'm basically I'm working on like an hour of sleep, so. Well, looks for a corner 3. Mincy, guarded. Now takes off a dribble after a few and got it. Got off his dribble. 2 3-pointers for the Blue Hose. First 4 minutes of the contest. Back up to 8 points. Largest lead of the day already. Gonna try and take Huskos on the baseline. Nothing there. Gonna have to swing it around. This one going to Vaught. AJ Vaught tries a contested 3. That one is well short. Rebound on the play by Presbyterian. They got points in transition. They want it. Not going to feed it. Now going to feed it to the corner. 3-point try for Harvey. It's good. It's up to 11. Remember, Columbia already burned 1 timeout. You don't want to burn a second one already. You got the under 16. They're going to burn one, though. They're going to burn a timeout. They only got 2 left. We're 4.5 minutes in. Again, Columbia played on gas legs. They just played. Do we hide basketball? We're not going to... We don't hide basketball, but we could end early, potentially. 13-2 the score. The other game was Baylor against Norfolk State. That was the other game. 6-0 run for Presbyterian. They made 4 of the last 5 field goals. Columbia just 1 for 5 to start this game off from the field. They've turned it over twice. Been a rough one so far. Been a rough game so far. This would be a game TNT would have Iron Eagle call the FL1 strike mid-season. I think so. Bet on the coin toss 20 for the Super Bowl. Bet on baseball a few times. Those are my biggest degenerate moments, but yeah, they don't compare to this. How's it going, Michael? Welcome to the stream along with us, fam. Grow up as always. Guess what day it is? Frank Bill with you. Guess what day it is? Let's go. Jets v Jags. Yeah, that is the sickos game of the week. Why they schedule college basketball at weird times? They do for this one because the idea is you want to get youth camps. You want to get youth schools in there. They do like field trips, have a game where you know you're not going to get a great crowd. So get the local community involved, get a lot of kids there, get a lot of field trips, and do it against a team that you're pretty much guaranteed to win. If you like betting, though, go to oddsstream.com. Use my code JG9. You get 25% off your first month. Oddsstream.com. You bet both sides. You always come out on top. I've got a few arbitrages going for the Europa League right now. Made one little bet in my life. You bet over the AFL game and the Soul against the Desperados. You won. You know, not a bad bet. Not a bad bet. Dalvin Sexton qualifies as a fraud bowl. I don't know if it qualifies as a fraud bowl. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I think 2 teams that we had higher expectations for. Might not be living up to them, but I'm not sure. Fraud bowl. Yeah, you see the shot of all the kids. That's the reason for this game. That's the reason. You get all the students. All the elementary schoolers and middle schoolers. Simpsons alter broadcast of this game. I wish. Yeah, too many timeouts burned before the first timeout. That's always a good sign. Always a good sign when you're shooting 20% from the field. You're allowing the other team to make 3 3-pointers and wide open. Wide open. The Dolphins are what, 13-0? The Dolphins, I think, are 14 and -1. 14 and -1. All right, so 2 timeouts left for Columbia already. We're 4.5 minutes into this one. Anytime a team's burned 2 timeouts, again, no one expects Columbia to have any chance to win this game. The number of hardcore JJ people in chat, let's see who gets some membership. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Appreciate you. Before we start doing our start pulling a little money in different sports books each week, allow to build up. Yep, that's great advice. That's great advice. Great advice. So you do want to do it like that. AJ Carfin gets a membership. All right, fingers crossed. Daydream Lover. All right, I've seen him before. Stolen on the play. 4 turnovers. Foul in transition. First foul. Daydream Lover getting the membership. Add some member. Get a lot of cool perks. Including Nave Age video members on the Q&A stream. Saying you use emojis in the chat. Appreciate you, NJ Card fan. As always, which game do you want me to do? Which game do you want me to do for the You Make the Call? Which game do you want? We'll get you on it. Will the bill about the felony be passed? No. No. That bill is a waste of time and taxpayer money. It is a waste of time and taxpayer money. You cannot possibly pass the bill that makes it a felony to plant a flag at the center of Ohio Stadium. Because you know what? Then there's nothing about planting a flag in the end zone, nothing about planting a flag around the center. Multiple flags. Yeah, that would be insane. Let the fellas pick. All right, I'll put a poll up. Put a poll up at the free throw line. Peterson tries to dump it down low. That's a turnover. All right, the High Point App State line is... Well, I know tickets for that are like $280 because they're playing that at the Fieldhouse. The line for that game... Nothing yet, because that's not till Saturday. My guess would be that probably be a pick'em. My guess for that one probably a pick'em. 3-point try here for Columbia. Short, off the rim, no good. Rebound on the play by Presley trying to take it coast to coast. It's Harvey. Harvey pulls it back. Yeah, they're just stealthy lost to Michigan. Yeah, that bill's not going to pass. They're trying to get brownie points and it's failing miserably. Harvey takes the 3. Got it. 4 3-pointers for the Blue Hose. They're shooting over 50% from behind the arc. They're up by 14 points 6 minutes in. Rank Simpsons Dude Perfect Toy Story. Simpsons is definitely number 1. I would put Dude Perfect 2, Toy Story 3, but they're all... Simpsons at least was fun. Meanwhile, 3-point try here for Whitley. That one's good for the junior guard out of Maryland. The first 3-pointer of the game for the Koalas, down to 11. You're charged with planting a flag at the opponent's 50. How do you plead insanity, Your Honor? President's Curve Trophy, I believe after what happened with the Bruins, when they lost in the first round, what happened with the Lightning? Yeah, I do believe it. 3-point try here, looking for their 5th 3 of the game already. Got it. Presby, 5 for 8 shooting. Harvey. Harvey gets that one to go. Harvey this season shooting 35% from behind the arc. 14-point game. Irvin with a 10. Appreciate you a ton. Which game do you want? I'll put the poll up in just a little bit. Meanwhile, shot too hard off the bank. Rebound by Stewart. Stewart going to try and trick it in transition. Looking, kicks it out to Mincy. Mincy, extra pass, corner. Harvey circles out. No good. Rebound on the play. I think that's Austin Harrell on that one. Appreciate you. As a role for myself on SA same name change, I was shocked. Authentic brand using the ticketing arm. All I have to say is send somebody to invest to the club. Yeah. I just don't get as another turnover here. The pass thrown away. Are they going to say there was a foul? No, they're going to say there was no foul. So, second turn of the game on Presby. Appreciate you a ton. Which game do you want? I'll put you on that one. Which game do you want? You want Army Washington now in the context of the game? All right. Sounds good. You know, next gen, I don't count next gen. I don't count next gen. That one, that's basically a regular broadcast. That one is more than good. So I think the thing with the Sports Illustrated Stadium thing, I just don't get how as that one's stolen down low, intercepted on the play in transition 3-on-2. They got numbers. Tristan Wilson get the dunk. 21-5. 12:43. Yeah, I go Corral at least. Corral showed some stuff in the UFL. He showed some stuff. Yeah, I don't get how Sports Illustrated doesn't have the money. And then they don't pay the Rose. Meanwhile, blocked on the layup. They got a fast break opportunity here. Mincy gets the finger roll, 23-5. It's up to an 18-point game. A bit slow to get up as Jalen Peterson had that block earlier. Has it really been nearly 2 decades since the last full season winner? Jeez. So trying to drive down low. Brasfield blocked on the play by Peterson. Bit slow to get up. A nice play in transition. Harvey gets it. Finger roll to Mincy. Mincy leading scorer on the team. 15.3 points per game. It's up to 18. I'll put the poll up right now. I mean, my thing with the Sports Illustrated thing is, how do you have the money? I know it's a ticketing arm, but how do you have the money to sponsor a stadium in Harrison, New Jersey for 13 years? And you don't have the money to actually pay writers more than a livable wage so that they're not making AI articles. Oh, she definitely would have made a reference to that. Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't Aurora Borealis. I didn't see an Aurora Borealis reference during the broadcast. A bit disappointed in that, but Mina was the star of the show. Mina was the absolute star of the show. Screenplay here by Munlin. 23-5 the score. Dumps down low to Munlin. On the 7-foot center. Looking trying to work on someone. Too hard off the back of the rim. Rebound. Second chance opportunity. Second chance. I believe it's the first offensive board of the day for Columbia. Gets it to go. 23-7. Do you believe in the SI Jinx? No, not anymore. No, the cover jinx hasn't been a thing in a while. Yeah, Lunin, I don't know what. Lunin looked terrible. He doesn't look good ever. Again, for a foul time, I think it's Brasfield going to call for the foul. It's 2 fouls on Columbia. That'll take us to the under 12 timeout. It's all Blue Hose. 23-7 the score. Columbia 2 fouls, like I said. Right now, in terms of the rebound, Presbyterian win that one by 5. You expected that. Again, Columbia just coming off a game the other day, and they're severely outmatched. Presbyterian 5 for 9 from behind the arc. Columbia 3 for 11 shooting from the field. When one team shooting 56%, the other team shooting 23%, and one team is outgained the other one 5-1 in turnovers. You know, they're butthurt for sure. Orlovsky said was a casual Simpsons fan. I mean, people have different definitions of what casual is. People have different definitions of what that is. Casual Simpsons fan, for some people, means I watch the episode if it's on TV. Casual means, for some people, I watch every episode of The Golden Age. Like, depending on what your definition of casual would be. Like, I've not seen any Simpsons episode in a while. And you can call me a casual fan in that regard. Hopefully we get a decent payoff for this. I would assume they did. Because otherwise I don't know why you play a game like this at noon and play it a day after playing an actual game. I'm assuming I'm naming it? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. A little behind the scenes thing describing the logistics where they film it. Yeah, I gotta check that out. With Mina. But she carried. Mina was phenomenal. The Who's more money, Jerry Jones or Mr. Burns? That took me out. That took me out. The Troy McClure reference star. I'm like, okay, she knows what she's doing. It's just too bad, like, the rest of the broadcast, there were so many glitches. But Drew Carter with Skodolowski was fine. He was definitely the weakest link of the three. But Mina was phenomenal. Rank every broadcast. So including Manningcast, Next Gen. Well, Manicast hasn't happened yet. That's going to happen on Saturday. Next Saturday. I'm going to do a review on that. I'm guessing that's going to be terrible. Next Gen, I mean, I don't really count Next Gen because that's basically the same thing. So Next Gen's probably number 1. Nickelodeon 2, then Manicast would be 3. And then, yeah. Oh, JJ9 number 1, nice. Appreciate it. Try to jump on. Going to see Wicked? Ooh, nice. I still have to see Wicked. I'm too busy streaming. I've not seen Wicked yet. Alvarez trying to work around. Pulls it up from the elbow. It's good. Fadeaway jumper there by Luke Allison. Or excuse me, number 0, Iverson King. Iverson King gets that one to go. Played 18 minutes last time off the bench, and that lost to Florida A&M. Only 2 points, but nice easy bucket to start. Trying to drive down low. Blocked on the play. Now going in transition, Iverson King. Bit too much on the bounce pass to King. It's going to be a turnover. If Harvey got the block, and then they try to go quickly. Can't get it to go. Yeah, the huge ass prank was very funny. It was. It was. It was a classic Simpsons moment. Classic Simpsons moment. So Presby second turnover of the game. Gonna try and swing it around. Trying a three-pointer for Columbia. That one is way short. Rebound, though. Second chance opportunity. Three-point try here on the rebound. Got it. I think that's Whitley. No, excuse me. That's number 15, AJ Vaught, who gets it. So 5 second chance points for Columbia the last minute of action. It's Wilson again. These UD numbers very tough to read on Columbia, so we're trying our best. Deep contested three. Not sure that was the best shot there by Mincy. And Washington gets the board. Mac Washington gets it. And I take it up. It's a 15-point game. Guard up top, Parrish. Out, three-point try. It's Whitley. Short, or excuse me, O'Bannon. Short on that one. Favorite choice, Hart. Oh, I don't know on that one. I don't know. They'll kind of blend in for me. Mincy kicks it out for three off the wing. No good. Presley's got a bit cold shooting three as of late. Summed the game pretty well. Who was that last touch by as it went out of bounds with 10:14 to go? Keeper said the guy doing play-by-play in the actual broadcast looks like me. Does he really? I didn't even see what it looks like. Does he really? How's it going? How's it going, Ben? Welcome in. Welcome in. Been a while. Appreciate you, man, hopping on. Yeah, we're doing this D3 game. We're doing this D3 or NAIA game against the D1 school. Parrish off the inbound for three. Got it. Back up to 18. Parrish gets the three to go. Didn't play the last game. Carmen can do the anthem. He's actually a talented singer. You know, Carmen can sing. You know, Carmen can sing. Gotta give him some credit. Well, pass looking for the center, and it gets tipped out of bounds. Will be Presby ball. Another turnover for the Koalas. If they have any chance to win, you can't turn the ball over like this. Like in that inbound play. We're seeing the replay with Parrish. Shooting 39% from behind the arc this season. 9 for 23 entering. Baylor Norfolk State also on now. Yeah, I'm guessing that game is also going to be kind of a blowout. Guessing that one's also going to be a blowout. Iverson King up top. Swinging around to Wilson. Wilson. Now it's Parrish. Parrish trying to pull from the free throw line. Nothing there. So going to swing it out to Wilson. Wilson down low to Scott. Scott doubled. Baby hook. Got it to go. Yeah, finger bangs. That's the national anthem. Yes. The version with Kenny or the version with Randy? Who's the fifth member? Mac Washington pulls it from the elbow off the dribble. Too much on that one. But rebound on the play by Columbia. Washington. No one open. Going to give it back to Johnson. Johnson picks up his dribble. Can't get anything down low right now. Wild shot on the floor. But that one is good. Over the hands of Caleb Scott. So I'm going to flow that one over. It's 30-12. Yeah, the Holy Knight, he does it justice. Come sail away, he does a lot of justice too. Iverson King, Houston Jones in the corner. Unable to get the pass cleanly, but Parrish resetting, taking a deep three. And that one's no good, but rebound on the play. Actually, rebound is by Columbia. Was touched by Presby last, but Columbia able to get the lucky roll there. Vaught trying to kick it across the floor. Extra pass to O'Bannon. O'Bannon trying to drive inside now down low on the baseline. Trying to post double move. Extra pass. Harrell for three. Got it. 30-15. So Columbia cuts it down to 15. Presby getting a bit too, I don't want to say lackadaisical, but they are taking some early threes that they necessarily don't need to be taken, that they're pretty contested. Just getting back to what they're doing. Trying to drive down low, and that shot by Scott is blocked. Columbia's got it. It's Harrell. They're going to try swinging around. Three-point try here for Columbia. That one's way short, but rebound goes back to Harrell. So another second chance opportunity here. Doing a good job of getting second chance opportunities here. Vaught for three. That one way too much, but third chance now for Columbia's. They're going to get the board, although play this one down with 7:40. See if they rule here O'Bannon. They'll get a foul. Not sure who the foul is going to be on. Foul is going to be on some Presbyterian, Son King. So it's 2 fouls on Presby. Norfolk State up 2. Wait, for real? Norfolk State up 2. Gets Trevin to only get player dribbles, stops dribbling, hop slants, and pass no call. Yeah, they're being very generous with the Euro step. Being very generous with the Euro step on this one. Very, very generous. Well, I don't think I didn't put in the Army one. How did I put that in? You know, I definitely did not. 73-9 right now in the Army one. Is Norfolk State really up on Baylor halfway through? You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. That would be insane. That would be insane. Yeah, it's 22-21. Holy cow. Well, now it's 23-22, but holy cow. Okay. I'll see ya. I'll see ya. All right, if you like what you see, like and subscribe again. This little lunchtime basketball for you taking place. Appreciate all the donations and love and support so far. Again, if you haven't seen the Simpsons review, go check that out. I broke it down. I have my thoughts on it. There was a lot that didn't work, but there was a lot that did work as well. And I talked about both of them. Why do I have the feeling the Falcons will lose at least one of their next two to play Las Vegas and New York? They really shouldn't, but Kirk Cousins is not playing good football right now. I could see it. I could see him losing. I'm not confident in them right now whatsoever. Columbia actually has the lead in offensive rebounds. 5-4 in that department. Trivia tonight, still looking for a software. So unfortunately not. We might do a stream tonight. If we do a stream, it's going to be women's basketball. UConn against Notre Dame. That should be a great matchup. But depends how I feel. Not going to force if I don't have it. But we're going to see. Well, Columbia, no turnovers during that last 4 minutes of TV action. For Presbyterian, Harvey leads with 12 points. He's averaging 6.4 points per game this season. Had just 3 points last time out, and that lost to Florida A&M. That's 66-63 defeat. Hopefully we get trivia back up by the end of the year, but no promises. It is tough finding a software that is working. And you just gotta get it to work. Phone's getting too big, or at least there's not small options on the market. Oh, there's something to that. 3-point off the inbound play, open but no good, and rebound there by Peterson. First by 15, Mincy pulls from the block, not there, so kicks out to Stewart. Stewart going to try to drive inside, back out, extra pass in the corner, open for 3. That one no good, rebound though by Peterson. Peterson not going to go back up top to Parrish, even though he was open. Back to Peterson on the pass, gets the dunk. Second chance points there for the Blue Hose. Trying to get the steal, and Harvey, last touch by him out of bounds, but good effort there trying with a full court press. They went full court press earlier, then they abandoned it. Now it looks like they're going to try full court press here, and it's not like Columbia can really do anything about it if they can't get past it because they have only 2 timeouts. Trying full court press is doubled. Gets out of it, though. Watching NAI basketball. Let's go, NAI goated. Yep, NAI basketball against Presbyterian. And keep in mind, this school, Columbia College, played yesterday. So they were already at disadvantage. Now they're really at a disadvantage. They're down by 17. Got to muster something up. So seeing how this game started, not a bad effort. Layup blocked on the play. And points in transition potential here. Kobe Stewart. Easy dunk in transition. Easy dunk in transition. A few blocks down for Presby. And Kobe Stewart, the 5th-year man out of Augusta, Georgia. The second leading scorer on the team. Easy, easy dunk right there. Third favorite, I'm going to guess the... See, layup here, no good by Vault, but they're going to get a foul. They're going to call that one on Peterson. That's going to be his third. Got easy 3-year class so far. Nice. Good job, man. Proud of you, man. 2 more to go. You got this, man. You got this. Why are the Blue Hose wearing blue socks? That's a good question. They probably should. Oh, it's a shooting foul, so shooting 2 is AJ Vaught. First time either team has been at the line tonight. Vaught 1 for 4 at the line last time out against Bob Jones. If you're going to foul someone, this seems like they got a foul, but makes the first. Gastineau and Favre, I mean, they're not the best people. But I get Gastineau's point. Look, he had a record and have it taken away from him because someone dove. Yeah, and Favre admitted diving. I get it. And look, if he had the record, he'd probably be in the Hall of Fame. If he had the record, probably be Hall of Fame. Multi-millionaire in Syria eats cheese. I mean, I love cheese, so give me cheese. Third favorite team? I'm going to guess... I'm going to guess Diamondbacks. I have no clue. Trying to kick it out to the corner. Harvey gets to him, and now he's got to reset. Fakes the shot. Stewart back to Harvey for 3. Got it. Up to 20. So what are your favorite teams? Oh, Cardinals. Oh, Cardinals. Nice. Nice. 37-17 again. If you like what we see, like, subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of college basketball on this channel. We're doing one of these 2 games on Friday. Help me decide which game we're doing based on your donations. 12 on the clock. 5:30 to go in the first half. It's Brasfield. Down low. Back out to Brasfield for 3. He's open, but can't get that one to go. And rebound there by Jalen Peterson, the redshirt sophomore. 20-point game. Hasn't been higher than 20 yet in this one. Trying to take coast to coast. Mincy going to have to kick it back out. Stewart. Harvey in the corner for Parrish. Parrish, they're resetting. Weaving it around. Fakes the shot. Driving inside to the elbow. Mincy. Extra pass. Nothing there. Foul, though. And Peterson going to go to the line for the first time today. There's also the alleged leak of the health situation of Randy Moss. Yeah, we talked about it briefly on stream last night. Because it just came out after stream. First of all, I hope Moss is okay. Hopefully Moss is okay. But Pearson on line shoot 2. Pearson 11 for 18 from the line this season at the free throw line. Peterson shooting 62.5% from the stripe. But when it comes to medical diagnoses, you do not reveal that information. The first person to reveal that information should be the person who is who has the diagnosis. That is their right, whether they want to keep it private or make it public. That's their right. It should never be leaked. And what Fitzgerald did was wrong. Why skip on a weekday morning? Because the idea with a game like this is that you get the local community involved. So you get the elementary schools, the middle schools. You have field trips. You play a team that you're supposed to beat up on, and you bring them over. That's why a lot of the people in the crowd are kids. That's why. Play a game like this. They're like, oh, go to a college basketball game. It'll be fun. It's cheap tickets, and yeah, it's a game they're going to do. Fitzgerald, what's funny, Larry Fitzgerald Jr. actually tweeted something out afterwards. It's funny. Harrell driving down low. Lane cannot get the friendly roll. Rebound on the play by Peterson. 4.5 left. It's funny. Fitzgerald actually tweeted out. He said, look, Dad, I love you, but you gotta probably delete the tweet. Parrish makes the layup. 41-17. Up to a 24-point game. The Koalas need a timeout. They got 1 left for the rest of the game. He actually tweeted out, like, that's his right to make it public or not. Should probably delete the tweet. Never got to go to a basketball game or anything fun for field trip. It was always educational. Yeah, stupid education. Stupid education. These kids go to a college basketball game and it's part of their school day. I sneak out of school to a college basketball game and they give me in-school suspension. 41-17 the score. Presby on a 7-0 run. Columbia really struggling from the field as of late. No field goals their last 4:06. The last time out in that win against Bob Jones yesterday, they shot 55% from the field. 56% actually. Today, just 25%. Shot 50% behind the arc the last game, but just 27% in this one. Presby doing a pretty good job from 3, relatively speaking. 46.7% behind the arc. 39% three-point shooting team. Pretty solid this year from behind the arc. Only shot 30% last game, but they're getting open looks, and they're making the most of them. And Thaddeus standing up for his dad. Yeah, good for them. Good for them. Yeah, I'm proud of Larry Fitzgerald for standing up for his dad. For standing up to his dad. Proud of him for that. That's not easy to do. Tommy DeVito's going to start this week? Oh, God. Oh, the Jets are going to be even worse than they already were, and Drew Lock was 0 for 6 last time. They're going to be even worse. You know, everyone loves Larry Jr. Everyone loves Larry Jr. But yeah, if you like what you see, like, subscribe to the channel a ton. Everybody should get your question right away. Otherwise, I'll just go in the order that I see them. Let's check on the other game. Let's check Baylor against Norfolk. That game is... I'm guessing Baylor's starting to pull away. No, whoa, it's only a 3-point game? Whoa. Whoa, it's only a 3-point game in that one. What on earth? I have a feeling Baylor's going to pull away, but if not, I mean, that's an easy Heidi. We don't usually Heidi college basketball. That'd be an easy Heidi, potentially. That'd be an easy Heidi. But we'll see. We'll see. Because obviously this one, I'd be very surprised at this point. I'd be very, very surprised at this point. But I did not expect Baylor Norfolk State to be a 3-point game with 4 minutes to go in the first half. I did not expect that whatsoever. We'll see how that one's going, and potentially we can make that a Heidi option. Again, we don't usually Heidi college basketball. We never have. But this might be one of those exceptions. I don't want to make the call just yet because I have a feeling Baylor could pull away. You never know. Press, we play in a full court trap off the timeout. They break it though. Columbia layup blocked on the play. Gonna stay with the Koalas. So Caleb Scott, the 6'8" senior. Yeah, I think knowing Gastineau, it's like, wait a sec, I'm not in the Hall of Fame, and the reason why I'm probably not in the Hall of Fame. Now, granted, there are other reasons. How he handled the strike. He had a nasty situation. Actually, I'm going to say that there was a foul on that one, so Brassfield go on line shoot 2. Brassfield last game 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. First free throw, way short. Like, if I'm Gastineau, it's like, oh, I had the record. Could have been in the Hall of Fame for this, and then potentially... Yeah, technically Stern does not have the record. Technically, he does not. I don't know why that was called that. But yeah, I did a video on that. I'll leave a link to that. Brassfield is 1 for 2 for the line. 41-18. Like, Stern really should not have the record. He really should not. We're under 4 minutes to go in this one in the first half. Scott working around after getting called for the last foul. Team's 4th. Houston Jones, bounce pass, intercepted on the play. Now that you're going to try to go in transition. Not too many transition opportunities today for Columbia. Lay-in is good by Brassfield. He's got the last 3 points for the Koalas, down to 21. I'll leave a link to that video at the next timeout once I get there. Harvey down low. Stewart. Layup blocked on the play. We're going to get a foul. We're going to get a foul on O'Baden. I think so. Time to make the Sports World Bads to wear Saudi Arabia 2034 World Cup. Yeah, we'll see how that World Cup goes, but... Well, the infrastructure at least. We'll have the infrastructure. 2 free throws here for Harrison. Or excuse me, 2 free throws for Kobe Stewart. This season, 71% from the line. 3rd foul of the half for the Koalas. First one is good. The video about Paul Bissonnette, that fight, yeah, that was... Holy cow. Defending the workers who work there? I mean, I don't blame the workers. I mean... You get outmatched. Your life would be on the line if you tried to intervene. Your life would be on the line if you tried to intervene. I don't blame the workers. You may blame... It's pulled from the elbow. Yeah, the Irish Travelers. You don't mess around with Irish Travelers. I'm hopefully they get locked up for life, because that was... How he didn't die, I have no clue. A 6-on-1 getting kicked while on the ground. I have no clue how you don't die on that one. Kobe Stewart, contested layup, gets someone to go. I'm just glad he's okay. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad that they caught the people. And that one, they cannot break the full court press. It's stolen. And an easy dunk in transition for Parrish. 47-22. It's up to 25 points. 2:49 to go. That time the full court trap. Unable to do anything with. Now doubled again. Can he get rid of it? He does. They're going to say it was tipped. So no travel on the play. Corner 3. That one is good. So if you do break it, there is some tempo to work with. And Alvaro Mendez, who was 1 for 1 yesterday from 3, gets down from the corner, 47-25. Now it's Scott. Swinging it around. Deep 3. No good. Out of bounds. Going to go to Columbia with 2:16. Yeah, a little bummed about Jake Berger. Yeah. I get it. They didn't really get a whole lot in return. They really did not get a whole lot. Barely break the full court press that time. 2 minutes to go, trying to drive inside. A layup. Gonna say foul was on the floor. So no basket. That's what I think they're calling. It's Kendall Brassfield drawing the foul there. Like, if you appreciate you, Dan. Yeah, that was always going to be like a pain in the butt to edit. and get the clips and everything, but I was able to get to go, which was nice. I'm happy if that one came out. Get the steal going in transition. Layup here. Stewart. Good. Presby's done a very good job in transition. Try and get to 3. It's too easy. Yankees, Mets, and Dodgers. 3-pointer. That's an air ball. Oh, wait, hang on. I didn't see your other ones. Phillies, Braves. Yeah, Mets, Phillies, Braves. Yeah, there you go. Another turnover by Columbia. They struggle to hold on to the ball to start the game off. They've got 8 turnovers already this first half. 1:31 to go. The A's got screwed. A's got very screwed. What they call the Blue Hose when their logo has a sword instead of a blue garden hose. It's about medieval. It's about medieval times. Yeah, Berlin game for 25. We had a feeling that was coming last week. I don't know why Berlin necessarily instead of Munich. 3-point try here. Houston Jones. No good on that one. Rebound there by the Koalas. With 90 seconds left. Taking up his Brassfield. Right up top now. Trying to work it around Harrell. Harrell. 60 on the clock in the corner. Driving inside. Reverse lane. Good. 49-27. Down to 22. Shot there by Brassfield, who's playing pretty well. Brassfield, the senior guard from Chicago, playing pretty well this one. One of the only guys on Columbia making an impact on the offensive side. Parrish, layup, got it. Too many points down low. That's usually what happens in these games. You get a lot of easy points down low. And for a team like Presbyterian, only shot 35% of the field last time out. There again, those buckets taking advantage of it. Layup, reverse, wild shot, no good. Scott on the board. Shot clock turned off. We'll see how quickly they go. They're going to go pretty quick. And Kobe Stewart with an easy dunk. 53-27. They can hold for the last shot here, Columbia can. And Brassfield just going to hold it. It's going to get a screen from Munlin. That's off his foot. And 4 seconds. Presbyterian's got it. Layup, good. It's like a layup line. Harvey gets it off the pass from Stewart. 55-27. So just a disastrous ending to the half. A 6-0 run for the final 41 seconds. Yeah, that was constant life with him. That was bad. 28-point game at the half. This is going about how we thought it was going to. Again, this is Presby's second game against a non-D1 school this season. Played Carolina Christian College. They won it 120-45. And what's funny, the first half of that game was 47-28, but the second half of that game was 73-17. This one, not looking pretty. Not looking pretty. I think that is very fair to say. The win probability graph, it's at 99.6% right now. It's at 99.6. Qualls are getting hosed. It is not looking good right now for the Qualls. Vote on that poll. Who do you think wins this game? I'm going to put a poll up. All right, we'll do this. Thoughts about Dolphins with their ownership today? Yeah, I'm not crazy about going private equity. I'm not crazy about selling off a part of the ownership, but you can do that now. So all right, I'm going to make up a spread. 49.5. Who wins? 49.5 points. What do we think? What do we think on this one? Columbia's only got one timeout in the second half. I appreciate all you guys' love and support. This is a crazy stream so far. Crazy, crazy stream. My poor sweet marsupial. Yeah, that's probably the last time we do a Columbia College game again. But it just happened to work out that way. Just happened to work out that way. Is there even anyone else doing this game? I genuinely have no clue. I'm guessing no. I'm guessing there cannot be a single soul that's live streaming this game. Just like there was no one doing the, there was no one that was doing the other one. Well, someone's illegally streaming the game. Someone's legitimately illegally streaming this game. I don't know why. Someone is legitimately illegally streaming this game. I don't know why anyone's doing that. Is anyone streaming Baylor Norfolk State? let's see, people are streaming that. But they're illegally streaming it. No one's actually doing that game. No one's actually doing that one. Oh, wait, this radio student NCAA tournament? Yes. Yeah, this is an NAIA school. Now, let's check in on Baylor. Let's see what they're up to right now. Baylor is... It was pretty close last we checked. It's only a 6-point game at the half. It's only a 6-point game at the half. Which might help the game out. All good. All good. Do we make the switch? I know it's early. Which cartoon football game do I hate more? Toy Story or Simpsons? Oh, by far Toy Story. That was just boring. Toy Story was boring and there were more glitches. It was bad. Yeah, but even the college basketball game yesterday, Kansas State Portland wasn't streamed on YouTube. All right, I'll put it up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you guys. We don't usually Heidi college basketball. We never have. Because I always say the games are quick enough. But I'll put a poll up. I'll put a poll up. It's halftime in Norfolk State Baylor. A game that I did not think was going to be remotely close. I don't think anyone did. Baylor up by 6 at the half. I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you guys. We'll vote. And you guys made the call in this game, so I don't want to Heidi unless you want to. Oh, no, I made up the 49.5 spread. I made that spread up. Will they even take down a stream? I think they would. I made up the spread. I don't think you can bet on this game. I don't think they offer action for games against NAIA schools. I don't think they offer action on those. But I'll leave it up to you guys. If you want me to switch, I'll switch. If not, I won't. When I'm in a Cowboys fans, you'll go after the muff. Oh, probably a lot. Probably a lot of Cowboys fans. And I don't blame them. I do not blame them one bit. I'll leave it up to you guys. Baylor probably runs away. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I am a bit worried about, that Baylor does run away in the second half. Because you never know, that can happen. That can happen. It feels like the kind of games. Doesn't matter if you made up or not, there's no go back now. Like the way you think. Like the way you think. I'll make a scorebook just in case. Yeah, I made that line up. I made that 49.5 line up. That line is a non-existent line. Because I was not going to dare put who do you think wins this game, because there's no way that the Koalas win this game. If the Koalas win this game, it would be the biggest comeback of all time. There is no chance. It's been a rough one. Some halftime stats for you. This audience seemed to see an NIT team be streamed. Yeah, I get it. It's up to you guys if you want to hide this one or not. I have no preference. I'm worried that Baylor could potentially pull away in the second half. Because they did kind of at the end. Baylor did kind of go on a run at the end of the half. They still have a 95% chance to win. Baylor does. So we'll leave it on this for now. If at the under 10 mark, it's close. Possible figure out line mathematically. It is not that I know of. Not that I know of. If it's not over, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. It depends on the book. Each book has different lines. That's why OddsJam is so great. It's because they figure out which books have different lines, and you bet on that accordingly. 9 turnovers for Columbia that first half. Shot 33% for the field, compared to 60% for Presbyterian. They're just dominating down low. 6 for 17 from 2 was Columbia. Meanwhile, Presbyterian, 15 for 20. So from 2-point range, Presbyterian shooting 75%. That gives you an idea of how easy. It gives you an idea of how easy it has come for them. Yeah, we'll leave it on this for now. If it does get close, we'll switch. If it get at the under 10 mark, we might switch. At the under 10 mark. If Baylor is still, that game is still close, we could switch. Because I don't like switching for college basketball. There's so many games on, the games go by really quickly. But this is one of those where I did not expect Baylor and Norfolk State to be that close. So we could potentially, but not going to do it. Not going to do it just yet. You guys are the call on this one. We're going to stay it out because I don't know how many chances we're going to get to call Columbia College. We'll have plenty of chance to call Baylor. We'll probably call Norfolk State a few times over the years. Oh, there'll be some MIAC games there. But we're not going to get too many chances to call the Koalas. But this has not been a quality game. This has definitely not been a quality game, I can tell you that much. Not to the surprise of anyone, to be fair. Just in case something happens, I will have the scoreboard ready. Just in case we do make a switch. And Simpsons broadcast review out. If you like what we see, again, like, subscribe, helps out a ton on the channel. We do a lot of college basketball on this channel. We're going to be streaming a lot because there's college basketball all the time. So why not? I like streaming. You guys like when I'm on stream. I like streaming. I'm not sure we're going to do tonight's game. I'm not sure tonight if we're going to do a game. If we do a game, it will be UConn, Notre Dame women's basketball. It'll be our first women's basketball game that we've done on stream on the college side. We did the WNBA finals because that was a really, really good game. We did the final game of that. When that went into OTs, the Liberty won over the Aces. Or not the Aces, the Lynx. But we will go live tonight, potentially. No, don't hold me to it, but potentially. At Tay Broadcast on the call, I think that would break the ESPN servers if they did that. I think it would potentially break the servers. Alright. I do have the scoreboard ready just in case we do make the switch. Not banking on it. You figure this half, the second half will fly by. You figure that because not a lot of fouls. Figure they're just going to kill a lot of clock. Time's going to run. Columbia's only got one timeout left. You're going to see a lot of backups in there for Presbyterian in the second half, you figure. In these games, you always obviously expect the D1 team to win, but Presby's taking their shots. Presby's taking their shots. There was a bit of a moment where they kind of got wild with their threes, and they kind of got a bit cocky, but they're shooting 70% from 2. 75% from 2. That tells you everything you need to know. When you're shooting 75% from 2, that means a lot of layups, a lot of fast break points, a lot of easy points in transition, and the Blue Hose are doing just that, and then some. Not having to sweat too much on a lot of these points. In fact, this game is so ugly. Presbyterian 7 for 17 from 3. You could take off all the three-pointers Presbyterian made. They would still be leading. They would still be leading by close to double digits. If they didn't make a single three-pointer, if they were 0 for 17 from 3, they would still be leading by 9. Fast break points, 19-2 in favor of the Blue Hose. 30-10 in terms of points in the paint. 18 assists. They're doing a good job moving the rock around. And again, Columbia, NAIA team, never going to have the advantage, especially not coming off a game the other day. Literally, they played yesterday. Won that game. Just has not gone well for the Koalas. And what is their only game against a D1 school this season? They'll get a nice paycheck for this game. 8-5 this season. Koalas are 8-5 this season. Won 2 of the last 3 entering this game. But obviously this is a much, much different kind of game. Not going to count against their record. So these D1 games do not count against the record for the NAIA schools, but Presbyterian looks like they'll go to 6-5 on the season, barring anything absurd over the next 4 minutes. So the stats just appeared on the screen. So Presbyterian only lost by 9 on the road to NC State earlier this season. Presbyterian team that will play Miami on the road on Sunday. One of their final games before they start conference play. They got Miami. They got another non-D1 game, Virginia Lynchburg. the host Manhattan. Then they'll go on the road to South Carolina, and then they start play in the Big South Conference. Presbyterian, solid team last season. At least initially, kind of fell apart once we got into conference play. But they were 9-7 at one point. Fell apart toward the end as they ended up winning just 5 of their final 15 games. Top NAIA teams, Colonel Z2-Z3? Yes. Yes, they are. Yeah, 33% field goal percentage. Not good. Not good. Not good. Could be better. Especially when the other team is shooting 59%. Could be a heck of a lot better. Miami going to win? I think you're going to be right on that. But then again, Miami did lose to another Big South school earlier this season. Miami lost to Charleston Southern earlier this season. Big South got a big win that game. Big South is an interesting conference this year because High Point projected to sort of run away with it, but no, they don't look the sharpest yet, but they have played some good basketball as of late. Beat North Texas. Beat UAB. Beat a top 75 team in the KenPom. Winthrop's always in it. Winthrop's always a contender. Radford's always a contender. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, NII is more like, I'd say more like D3. Like one of the, like D3. How's it go, Christian? Welcome in. Not much best with him, but here to support the channel. Appreciate you a ton, Christian. Thank you for tuning in. You know, a lot of you wanted me to do this game, so we're doing this game at noon. Look, if there's sports on, I'll stream them. There's sports on. Look, my only thing is I gotta get a video out every day. Gotta get a video out every day, but other than that, I can figure out the rest. Trivia tonight, unfortunately not. I'm still trying to get a software to work. So the thing with trivia, if you're wondering what happened to trivia, last month, and you'll see on the Weekend of Life when that comes out. How about you see if, yeah, that could be a good game. That could be a good game. You'll see on the Weekend of Life when it comes out. But there was QuizKit. The extension we used for trivia was called QuizKit. And it worked great. It worked great. Had very few issues with QuizKit. It was used for 4.5 years. It was good. Then it just shut down with no notice. It just shut down. The developers just weren't making any money off it anymore. It kind of grew too big too quick. And they started losing money and they couldn't afford to pay people and they shut down. So at that point, there was now no extension on QuizKit or on Twitch. What about Kahoot? Yeah, Kahoot is the one I'm thinking about, but the problem with Kahoot is that you need to have a, like, if you want to have more than 10 people play, it's not great. Plus, on top of that with Kahoot, is you don't lose points for an incorrect answer. Whoa, hang on. Hang on a second. We do have news. Don't bring it up in the chat. We do have news. Yeah, I like the move the Giants made. Did you hear the news about Randy Moss? Yes, I did. Hopefully he gets better, but shame on Fitzgerald for leaking that. You don't leak someone's private information like that. 55-27. So we're back on our way in the second half. Columbia in the darks, Presby in the whites. Yeah, the news. According to a reporter for ABC, a North Carolina reporter from ABC 11. I think you can probably see where this one's going. As Harvey has got it. Give it to Parrish. Parrish, crossover. Going inside in the paint. Layup no good. Rebound on the play by the Blue Hose. Swinging around, Corey Mincy. Three-point try here for Harvey. Off the back of the rim, no good. Columbia now trying to go in transition. They've got some numbers here. And not going to put it up. Harrison does not put it up. Not going to put up. Willie puts up a 3 and gets it to go. So 5-0 run to start off. But according to that, multiple sources telling ABC 11 that the UNC Board of Trustees will meet today and approve Bill Belichick's contract. Shot there, foul. Going on line and shoot 2 is Caleb Scott. So it looks like Belichick might be going to UNC. It looks like Belichick might be going to UNC. Which who saw that coming a week ago? Yeah, it was Scott, the first free throw. Circles in. Scott this season, just 31% from the line. Was 1 for 4 last game. Scott entered this game 9 for 29 from the free throw line. But makes both there. And then it'll be Steve Belichick as the coach in waiting. This is actually, I think it's going to happen. Jacks will be saved from their own incompetence. Sold by Mincy, trying to take a coast-to-coast bunny hop. Can't get that to go. Scott gets it, though, on the feed. Stewart. Scott up top. I wonder how long they're going to keep the starters out there for Presbyterian, up by 25. In one of these games, posting up on Burden. Huge height advantage here, foul down low. An act to make flag planting illegal. Dumbest thing I've heard. And it's only in the center of Ohio Stadium. It's only in the center of the stadium. So you can plant the flag anywhere else. I want someone to do that. We are live right now, yeah. I want someone to do that. And this baby hook, no good. Rebound on the play by Columbia. I want someone to plant the flag at the 40 and be like, it wasn't the center. It wasn't the center. It wasn't breaking the rule. 3-point try from the corner, no good. The rule's never going to pass. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It makes them look like babies. O'Bannon. Foul and 1. Going to line to shoot 1. Yeah, teams need to kick it directly at guys for the onside kick. Because at that point, reflexes take over. Why is Belichick going to college? Doesn't want to set the all-time win record? I think he's looking out for his son. He's looking out for his son. He knows that he won't be able to do things his way in the NFL. And he can do things his way in college. So Barbecue joins to the Chapel Hill area. Just open up. Yep. I'm not sure Sino wants him. I'm just not sure. He realizes, look, I want to look out for my son. Free throw here for O'Bannon. It's good. Chandler O'Bannon, the junior forward. Oh, that guy's a troll. That guy on Twitter, he's a troll. I looked at his profile. Anytime a profile is just a bunch of random numbers and no followers, it's usually a troll. 3-point try for Mincy. That one no good. Rebound on the play by the Koalas. We're going to go quickly. Fakes the drive inside. Now going to bounce pass. Gets the lane. Good. It's down to 20. It's down to 20. Koalas on an 8-point run these last 3 minutes coming out of the halftime break. Not going away quietly. Scott bounce pass to Mincy. Mincy crossover, trying to drive inside. Loses the handle. It's going to stay with Presbyterian. The heck will be coaching high school next season. He should not have a job in the NFL. So inbounding down low under the hoop is Mincy. Jacks are Vrabel, Fract, or Fiction. I want them to. I think Vrabel will be a good hire. I want either Ben Johnson or Cohen, but Vrabel's my top 3. Layup here, he gets it to go. Kobe Stewart off the inbound play. Makes it 59. Koalas are fighting back, baby. Koalas fighting back. Not going away quietly. Not going quietly. If you want to use those koala emojis in there. I was able to get the throwback logo for the Koalas, amazingly enough. Crossover off the leg, but somehow able to keep it as Burden. Can't get the interception. Back to Burden. Burden for 3. It's good. It's a 9-point run over these last few 3.5 minutes. 59-40. Someone good for Presby, but not great coming out of the halftime break. Parrish has got it. Dumps it down low to Stewart. Stewart's been playing very well this game. He's going to try the shot. That one's good while falling down. He's got such an advantage height-wise. Just a pure stroke. Again, Kobe Stewart's second leading scorer on the team this season. 13.5 points per game for the fifth-year man. 61-40. Jason Anderson Cully, I hope not. Long 2. That one is good, though. I will say Columbia shooting the ball a lot better this half as Thomas Whitley, the junior, gets that one to go. By you cute marsupials. Yeah, the score on the broadcast was wrong. 61-42. I think they're going to get a foul down low. I think they're going to call that one Casey Nakia Johnson for 41. I'll take us to the under 16 timeout. 61-42. It's down to 19. They're going to get the foul on O'Bannon. Foul's going to be on O'Bannon. And Kobe Stewart, 18 points. Harvey with 17. And 2 leading scores on the team. 2 players in double figures. For Presbyterian, 8 different guys have scored. I will say, this second half, first half, they only shot 33%. Second half, 86% they're shooting so far. 6 for 7. Whitley, 2 for 3 from behind the arc. They're getting him going on some open looks. Whitley this season, 35% from three-point range, was 3 for 5 last game in that win over Bob Jones. Just 1 turnover those 4 minutes. Home Presbyterian just 33% from the field. No three-pointers. I mean, Presbyterian outscored 15-6 over those first 4.5 minutes, and Columbia made 4 of the last 4 field goals. We're like, references, don't worry, it's not release the dogs or the bees, the dogs are bees in the mouth. Yes. Try to squeeze as many as I could. Try to squeeze as many as I could. You guys have to like the review. The viewer's doing pretty well, which I'm happy about. 61-42. Again, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Help us the channel a ton. Jack, sorry, Bob Petrino. That would be enough to get me to quit. That would be enough to get me to quit. Yeah, this review is a 3 out of 10 right now. It's a 3 out of 10 for those wondering. The other 2 vids that did higher in terms of the viewership for the first 3 hours was the Antonio Pierce stump decision and the Matt Eberflus stump decision. And that the Eberflus one was cheating. The Eberflus stump decision was cheating. I could have literally put out me just staring blankly for 10 hours and that would have done well. So that's got you, but I'm glad this one's doing well. 10% click-through rate. Holy cow, that's really good. Jack's hired Gus Bradley for a second time. I mean, oh god. Wow, the thumbnail test. I'm a bit surprised by the thumbnail test. Because one I thought was going to finish 3rd. It's in 1st right now. You never know sometimes. You never know. There's 3 different thumbnails being tested right now in this one. There's one that's doing a bit better. There's one that's dead last. But there's one I thought was going to be 3rd. And it's actually in 1st. So, you never know. Alright, back up top. Corey Mincy. We're underway. In the corner, pump fake. Harvey. Feeds it down low. To Scott. Scott turn move and gets the baby hook. No foul for the wraparound, but not going to matter. 63-42. And they get the full court trap, get the pressure off that. Prezi gets the ball back off the legs of Stewart. It's going to be a turnover here. Going quickly in transition. A layup good. So 63-44 as Brasfield gets that one. Now feeds it down low to Scott. Pace of the game really picking up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound on the play by Columbia. They've got numbers, so they're going to try the bounce pass. Going quickly. Can't get that lay-in to go, and Scott will get the board for the Blue Hose. Game is really picking up pace. John Gruden ever get another job in the NFL? I don't think so. I think after suing the league, I'm not sure. Because the second stint was not good with the Raiders. I don't think he's going to get another job. That one's stolen on the play. Intercepted by Brasfield. Brasfield going to get the dunk. It's down to 17. Jack starting Mac Brown, way too old and way too out of touch. It's down to 17 points. You know, it was 28 at half. 5.5 minutes later. Columbia not going away quietly. Remember the last time Presbyterian played a D3, a non-D1 school was 73-18 in the second half. It's not going to look like that here, but contested layup, Mincy gets that to go. Back up to 19. Marty would not be a fan of Dan Campbell. He would not be. He'd be the anti. He's literally the anti-Dan Campbell. 3-point try. No good, but rebound on the play by Columbia. They're going to fake a 3. 18 seconds. The clock resets back to 20. Corner. Open. Can't get there in time as Parrish, but the 3-pointer is no good. Kobe Stewart gets the board. They hire his corpse. I think Bulky would, potentially. He wants a yes man. You can't be a yes man if you're not alive. Corey Mincy. You can't be a no man if you're not alive, I should say. Corey Mincy, the sophomore guard, he's got up top. Gets a nice screen from Scott. Mincy, down to Scott. That's an easy give and go. Easy give and go. And Presby back up by 21. Jags in round 2 of their 4-game tank tournament. Yeah, I think if Mac Jones doesn't think, I think we go 4-0. I really do think. This team's talented enough where I really think that if Mac Jones doesn't make mistakes and doesn't have to think, we go 4-0. Do I want to go 4-0? I'm not sure I do. Lev going coast to coast. No good. Scott gets the board. I think Belichick took the job because he got an offer he couldn't refuse. I think he didn't want to take the chance. In the corner, 3, Mincy good. 7-0 run for the Blue Hose. Back up to 24. I think he got an offer he couldn't refuse, and the idea that Belichick is a head coach, or Stephen Belichick is a head coach in waiting, and the fact he's guaranteed head coaching position, I think that's why he did it. Pull from the elbow, no good on the shot by Vaught. Rebound there by the Blue Hose. Off Mincy's foot, goes out of bounds, and we'll be back with Columbia. Bears should just get an AI George Halas. Can't be any worse than Mikowski. Can't be any worse. That's 3 turnovers this half already for the Blue Hose. Columbia's missed their last 4 field goals. Start off 87% this half. They're down to 57%, which is still good, but obviously when you're starting 87, you're down to 57. Not the best. Down by 24. It's a foul. They're going to get that one on the defensive side on Harvey. That'll be the team's second. You didn't... Yeah, there was not a single man getting hit by football in the video. There was not. Yeah, Cone, I would love Cone. Cone's my number 1, honestly. Cohen's my number 1. I like Ben Johnson a ton. I'm going to be thrilled if we got Johnson, but Cohen's my number 1. We'll see it. They're going to fire Peterson. We know that. Peterson's a dead man walking. I just don't know about Bulky. I don't know if Bulky's getting fired. He should be. I don't know. Burden. Spinning jumper, no good. Peterson gets the board. Kicks it out to Parrish. I don't know if we're going to fully clean house. I'm worried Khan's not going to do that. Parrish picks up his dribble. No travel on that one. Harvey loses the handle. 4 turnovers for the Blue Hose this half already. O'Bannon. Back up top. It's Brasfield. Gets a screen from his center. Brasfield. Layup. Reverse. No good. Last touched by... They're going to actually say it was last touched by the Koalas. Last touched by Munlin, the center. Not sure about that one, but 11:28 to go. Presby up by 24. Columbia has not scored in the last 3:02. They've made just one of the last 8 field goals, none of the last 6. Cone, Johnson, Vrabel. That's my same. Literally my same exact order. Cone, Johnson, Vrabel. Israel Johnson says I won't bring the O-line with him. True, although to be fair, the Jags O-line's not bad. The Jags O-line, Walker Little, Ezra Cleveland, Mitch Morse, Brandon Sheriff. Now, Graham, we do need a right guard. And Anton Harrison, I mean, you can live with that. You can win games with that line. That line is not bad. An AI head coach? Hopefully never. Though AI can't be worse than half the coaches in the league right now. Should we assume Tony Pierce getting fired in a month? I don't know if Mark Davis has the money. Because he's got so many coaches on the payroll already. He should be fired in a month. He should be. I don't know if Davis is going to chalk up to just being unlucky with injuries. I can see Davis being like, you know what? I want to give him more than a year. He was unlucky with quarterback injuries, even though we all know he's not the guy. How surprising if the Belichick isn't waiting another month just to see which jobs are open. Problem is that the college season is different from NFL season, so if you don't act on it now, you're screwed. If you don't take the job now, you're not going to get a job. You got to take it now. And he has a golden ticket. Belichick has basically unlimited job security at UNC, and his son gets a job, and he can bring on whoever he wants. He's got a golden ticket. Look, I think at any job, NFL or college, any job in life, if you're getting paid millions of dollars to do something, you offer your boss, you say, okay, I know I'm getting this insane deal, but we're going to do things my way. Here's 400 pages worth of things we're going to do that we are not doing right now that we're going to do under my watch. We have to do them all or I'm not taking the job. And they accept... Yeah, you take the job. Of course you take the job. if at any place of work you get a pay raise and you get 400 pages of doing whatever you want, hiring who you want, running it how you want, everything's in your control, yeah, you take the job. How's it going, Atlanta Fan Club? Welcome into the stream. Appreciate you a ton. Again, if you like what we see, links, subscribe to the channel a ton. We do all the college basketball games on this channel, as well as all the football games, because we are just going insane in terms of streaming, because why the heck not? Why the heck not? Find nickel for every big name NFL star being a head coach for a team who played its first game with the new team against TCU. Yeah, that is a weird coincidence. Prime time, it worked out for him. Inbounding down low is King. 24-point game. And Columbia's not scored the last 3 minutes. Corey Mincy taking it up. Down low to King. King doubled. Loses the handle, kicks it out to the corner, though. He's open for 3, and that one's good. I think that's Petaway on that one, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, that's number 12, Carl Parrish, not Petaway. My apologies on that one. Thought that was 11. It was number 12. Some of these unis with this camera can be a bit tough to tell, but making it work. Making it work. Bundling up top. Been following more than 2 years. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate being a fan. Appreciate being a fan. Yeah, we do a lot of streams on this channel, too, which is awesome. Thank you for being a fan. Bundling kicks it out wide. Keeps it in. Corner 3. That one circles out. Columbia now 0 for the last 7 from the field. 1 for their last 9. But loses the handle here. Some chances here. 2-on-1. But a bad pass by O'Bannon. Was trying to get the bounce pass in transition, and it was way too far behind. Odds on Jason Boulder this season, 99%. This season, 99%. FSU job's not open. He's recruiting his butt off. 99%. I think he's staying in Boulder this year. Absolutely. King. Trying to post it by the elbow. Now fades away from the block. That's an air ball. But gets the board back. 10 on the clock. Clock is reset. Didn't hit the rim. Down low. Contact. No foul. Nice play. Or nice shot. Wilson tried to get the shot. 5 on the clock. You gonna call jump ball? They haven't reset the clock. What made me choose this game specifically? So we do this thing called you make the call. So what we do is you have on stream, we have 2 options for games. As it is a jump ball, but he gets the possession arrow. Back to Wilson. Cannot get the lay in that time, but gets the board. Is Peterson. Peterson puts it up. Foul on the floor. But what happened with this game is it was either this game or Baylor Norfolk State. And you guys donated. And whichever game in the highest donation total is the game that we were going to do. So this game won the donations. So this was the game that we decided to do. 2 teams who will never compete for a conference title, let alone March Madness. I don't know about that. Presbyterian could compete. The Big South is weird. I never thought Longwood was going to compete for anything. Then look what happened with them. Foul on that one on Peterson going to the line. There's 5 fouls on Columbia. Cowboys will try to hire him, but I don't think he would take that. Yeah, no, I don't think he's going to take that. He doesn't want to do the NFL. His style, it would not work in the NFL. His style would not work in the NFL. And he knows that. He's said many times, I do not want to coach the NFL. So Jalen Peterson, the redshirt sophomore, go to the line shooting 2. 3 for 6 from the line last game. And that lost to Florida A&M. Makes the first. Presby doing a good job shooting their free throws. Presby so far has not missed from the stripe. 7 for 7. And does not get the friendly roll there. Of course, the announcer right there. But they're going to get a loose ball foul, I think. On Presbyterian. Presbyterian the NIT? Yeah, well, so the thing is that I don't know about that. I don't know about that only because they changed the rules in the NIT where you don't necessarily have to wear your conference anymore. I hate that they changed that there's no auto bids. It's so stupid. I hate that. So for a lot of these smaller schools, it's basically NCAA or like CBI CIT, which you pay your way into those tournaments. So Presbyterian made it to postseason basketball last year despite having a losing record. Good coaches through Bank College, Bill Walsh. Bill Walsh. 5 on the clock. O'Bannon, foul, and 1. Nice play off the bank. Yeah, like Campbell and Banks. Got to scout. I usually do my scouting during the end of the season, once the season ends. Besides, like, unless it's a position that we really need, because I don't know, like, where we're going to pick. Honestly, we could go 3-1 the final 4 games. It wouldn't shock me. Like, I don't know where we're picking. I don't know where we're picking. We could go 0-4. We go 3-1. Fox Chief Kristen for having Brady be the number 1 analyst. Did they make a great decision? I don't know if I'd call it a great decision. Because Greg Olsen is still really good. I think he's better than Brady. And $375 million, that is an overspend. No one is worth that kind of money as an announcer, besides like John Madden. Let go coast to coast and 1. Corey Mincy, off the missed free throw by Columbia, gets that one. Aside from Harbaugh, any coach who was both great in the NFL and college. Yeah, if you want to call John Robinson. John Robinson was great in college at USC. McVay. John McKay, I should say. With the Bucks, if you want to call him great in the NFL. He was great in college. It's happened. I think Robinson might be your best example. So they convert the N1 O'Bannon. Up top, nothing open. But yeah, you guys donate for this game, so this was a game we did. The IT's research should come to ESPN. Yeah, because of the ratings. It stinks, because now it means nothing when you're conference. Put back layup, good, by Nakia Johnson. Jimmy Johnson, yeah, that's another great example. Yeah, that's like the obvious one. How did I forget Jimmy Johnson? Barry Switzer, no, I wouldn't say Barry Switzer was great in the NFL. He did win a Super Bowl. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson's been too obvious. Pete Carroll, yep, that's a good one. You know what's happened? It's happened. Switzer, I mean, I could have taken that team to a championship, to be fair. I could have taken that team to a championship. Layup here, got in by Mincy with 8 minutes to go. 79-50. It's been pretty even the second half. They're going full court press. Foul committed with 8:13 by Tristan Wilson. Third foul on Presby. Oh, my clock was running the whole time. It should not have been. Everett, a coach to leave the NFL. Oh, leave the NFL and join the college ranks. Yeah, that's a good. I don't know on that one. NIT was bigger back in the day. Yes, it was a bigger tournament back in the day. Like, teams went undefeated and decided to play in the NIT. Shot there, no good. Rebound by Parrish. That's at the under 8 mark. 29-point game. Feeds down low. Catches him sleeping. Jalen Peterson dunks it. Threads the needle. Catches him sleeping. Got to have your hands up when you're down by the paint. For reasons like that. 81-50. Trying to trap. Up 31. O'Bannon. Kicks it out. O'Bannon in the corner. Does not take the 3 as Wilson closes him down. Driving inside. Kicks it out to the corner. 3-point try. This one is short. Rebound on the play by Parrish. And Mincy. You wonder when the backups are going to start coming in. See some of these guys that don't get a whole lot of action for Presbyterian. The game well and truly decided. Iverson King fouled on the layup. He'll go to the line, shoot 2 when we get back. 7:07 to go. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's been a guy like that. I'm not sure. $81.50 your score. Columbia just 2 for their last 12. They've missed their last 4 3-pointers. They were at 87% at one point from the field in the second half. They're what, 5 for 6, I want to say? Or they? No, they were 6 for 7. They were 6 for 7. Since then, they're just 4 for the last 15, shooting 26%. Yeah, congratulations to UNC Lang, Joe Judge, Josh McDaniels, Matt Patricia. Those are your problems now. Yeah, once it becomes official, we'll see. I might be at the gym when that is official. So if there's not an emergency live stream, that's why. Having said that, if that does become official today, we're going live. Is Jim Harbaugh's really the only guy? Yeah, Harbaugh's really the only one. Yeah, no, it'll be very easy for him to recruit. Be very easy. Because you don't think every parent in America wants their son to play for Belichick. They're like, okay, I want my kid to get a great education, be under a great coach that I can trust. You don't think they want Bill Belichick? Like, the greatest of all time in the NFL? Like, the modern-day Lombardi? It's like, yeah, no, they want him. Of course they want him. Okay, let's see. College coaches in the NFL. Let's see. That left the NFL to go to college. Like Tom Coughlin's another one that was good. Paul Brown. That succeeded. Well, I love Google AI. It said James Franklin. It said James Franklin. Obviously, he was never a coach. Brian Kelly. Butch Davis, I mean, not successful in the NFL, but not awful. Not god-awful. I mean, got the Browns to the playoffs. Turned that team around. Butch Davis is an kind of iffy one that went back to college. He went from college to the NFL back to college. Depends on what your definition of success is. But he did guide the Browns to the playoffs, and they were an expansion team. They had nothing when Chris Palmer took over. Depends on your definition. I mean, that's the next best example I got for you. If we're able to Atlanta, that'd be a good hire for them. Free throw, no good. I thought that was a shooting foul, but apparently it was a 1-and-1. So yeah, let me start with Illinois, but that didn't work out. He was not successful in college. That did not work out at all. That was a disaster. Vaught's got it. 6 minutes to go. 81-50. This one well and truly decided. The fact that no one's commented on Baylor Norfolk State, I'm guessing they did not do anything. I'm guessing Baylor kind of pulled away, but I'll check in a bit. Peterson on the board after the missed three. Another missed shot by the Koalas, who have now missed their last 5 from behind the arc. Tristan Wilson tries the extra pass. It's a bad decision as it gets intercepted on the play. Layup gets it in. It's Zach Smith. Number 14. No, excuse me, number 15. AJ Vaught. 152. In Naffer. Yeah, that's just the next. Yeah, that's stretching it. That's stretching it. That's why I said Butch, is because that was the next best example I got besides Harbaugh. Like, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. That's like the next best I got. Down low, bounce pass. Kicks it back. Has to avoid backcourt. Does. Parrish. 5 on the clock. Extra pass to the corner for 3. It's Wilson. Too much on it. Iverson King, though, gets to the board, and King blocked on the shot. They're going to get a foul, though, on Munlin. That's 8 fouls on Columbia. Go to the line, shoot 2. Algro. No, but Algro never made the playoffs. Algro, he only had 1 year with the Jets. He didn't make the playoffs. Butch at least made the playoffs. And he inherited a crap team. Groh inherited a pretty good team. First free throw was good. It's actually probably better that Algro left after one season, because the comments he made about September 11th, oh man, he got flamed for those comments. If he was still the coach of the Jets when he made those comments, yeah, he would have been fired on the spot. Second free throw, no good. Munlin gets the board. And that was a whole controversy. He was a college coach then. That's a huge apology for that one. Blocked shot. Rebound by Mincy. Think it was won that game, otherwise I would hate every Cowboy I see from Chimpanzee to Chimpanzee. Love it. Love it. Purchase for every vacancy. Oh, who I think goes everything? Oh, I have no clue. I have no clue. I hope the Jags do the right thing and get Cone. I really do. If they don't fire Bulky, we're screwed in terms of getting a good hire. No one's going to want to work for Bulky. Trying to go coast to coast. Layup, shot, foul. Going line, shoot 2 is AJ Vaught with 5:02. Like, we are completely screwed if that happens. I think the Jags will try for Cone. They'll go for Ben Johnson. I think it's going to go to Chicago. I think the Jags will go for Cone. I want Cone a lot. McVay tree, 2 running backs. Wait, it's about 9-11? Yeah, Herman's coach of the... Yeah. Hang on. So hang on. We get the exact quote. Yeah, so first free throw good. So Groh said, okay, he would have been fired on the spot if he was such a good. Second free throw, no good. So they canceled the college games that week, obviously after September 11th, because everyone, like, all the flights are grounded and whatnot, and security issues and whatnot. Say that at the media timeout. Say the media timeout. Yeah, I wonder if he'll request a trade. I don't think he will, but Mincy pulls up from the block. It's good. 84-53 with 4:36 to go. Like, I'll say the comments in once we have the timeout. Because they are very bad. They are very bad comments. Vaught. It's a 31-point game in the corner. We're going to feed it down low. It's picked off on the play by Peterson. They go to transition. Wilson. Wilson tries for the poster. Gets fouled with 4:08. He's going to go to the line shooting 2. Trying to go reverse the left-handed slam. And they'll get Mendez, I believe, on the foul. Pushed him there. Would have been a heck of a dunk. How Pearson, Balky, and Taylor Civil job with the Jags beyond me? Well, that's the Shotgun special for you. He gives you a super long leash, and then he'll keep that leash as long as possible, even when it should not be a thing. First free throw by Tristan Wilson is good. And that holds under 100, which, you know what, after how this game started? But Columbia this half, they missed their last 5. Missed their last 5 three-pointers. They're 5 for their last 18 from the field. That's not going to get done. 2 free throws good. 86-53. It's up to a 33-point game. A lot closer this half. And Presbyterian played their guys. Presbyterian played their guys. So you can't even say, well, it's because they let out their foot off the gas. Again, last time Presbyterian played a non-D1 school, it was 73-17 in the second half. Foul down low, 3:52. Go to the line to shoot 2. Will be Thomas Whitley when we get back. The final media timeout. Okay, so go back to the Al Groh comments. Again, if he was the coach of the Jets, he would have been fired on the spot. He was not the coach, but he was at Virginia at the time. So Groh was coach of Virginia. They were playing Miami on the road. Now, the weekend games got canceled because obviously flights were grounded and whatnot and security issues. But they were going to play the games the following week. And Virginia was on the road. So they were going to fly down to Miami. Flight after 9/11. A lot of people were wondering, flights after September 11th, like what's it going to be like? Is it going to be scary? What's it going to be like being in a plane? And someone asked, what are your thoughts on flying to Clemson for the game? What are your thoughts on flying to Clemson? And he said, and I quote, he said that he was okay with it because there weren't any Arabs in the traveling party. Yeah. He would have been fired. This was a week after the attacks, by the way. This was a week after the attacks. He apologized afterwards for obvious reasons. Because you kind of can't say that, because that is very racist. And that was a week after the attacks. Like, they were still finding bodies at that point. So, thank God he was not the coach of the Jets at that point, because if he was, would have been fired on the spot. I am not making that up. I wish I was. I wish I was making that up. But I'm not making that up. Al Groh actually said that. What I come back for? We're talking about Al Groh. We're talking about Al Groh. And how he was the coach of the Jets and wasn't the coach in 2001 because he left the team in 2000 to go back to college. I love the sense in the Washington Post is not know whether any Arabs are part of the Virginia football team. Yeah, that would have been very bad if they were. Making a video? I might at some point. I might. Has there been an NFL coach who was fired immediately for comments? I mean, the closest thing is Norm Van Brocklin getting fired for trying to fight reporters. Falcons, Dolphins. I had a video on that. Heavy on that. Yeah, I didn't do a video about McDermott saying that they need to work like the Hijackers. I did do a video like that. Although that was just McDermott being an idiot. I don't think there was any ill intent on that one. I think that was just McDermott being a moron. Because there was also, like, I didn't think there was any intent on that one. Because McDermott, first free throw was good, by the way. McDermott did a motivational speech. In that same story, he did a motivational speech about a guy who was in a barrel in Niagara Falls and was unconscious, and everyone tried to help him, and they tried to save him, and when I think it's going to be a great story about teamwork and working together to help someone in need. And then the end of the story is the guy just dies. It's like, wait, what? It's like the ugly barnacle. It's like, wait, that didn't help at all. Meanwhile, foul in the play. Traps, so they'll go to the line shoot 2 in the double bonus. Yeah, Moore resigned after the ramp, but he was... Right, he just fell on the sword. He wasn't actually fired. Van Brocklin was fired. The closest thing is Van Brocklin getting fired in the Falcons-Dolphins game after trying to fight reporters. You know, McDermott, yeah, I think McDermott was just... He doesn't know how to do motivational speech. I think McDermott is the Michael Scott of the NFL. You read that article, and you're like, okay, wait, that makes no sense. But then you read the article and you see the Niagara Falls story that he told. It's like, okay, this wasn't a case of trying to like condone the attacks. This was not a case of him saying the terrorists are the right. This is just a case of him not knowing how to tell a story and having the worst ideas possible to try and motivate his troops. That's what that was. I said at the time too. I said at the time that it happened, I'm like, let's just hold on for a second on this, because I read the story and it seems like the guy just has no public speaking skills whatsoever. And based on his press conferences, I'm inclined to agree. That is doesn't know how to talk in front of a crowd. 3-point try here for Presby off the top, no good. 87-55, 3 minutes to go. Corner 3 here for O'Bannon. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound on the play by Peterson. Again, next game for the Blue Hose on the road against Miami. Much tougher opponent, obviously. Lay-in by Peterson, going coast to coast. It's good. Not get too many coast-to-coast opportunities in the next game. I will say that much. 89-55 your score. Columbia shot 56% from 3 yesterday. 27% this game. Make it lower than that, as that's a missed 3-pointer with 2.5 to go. Yeah, extra goes to that point, yeah. If there was a guy that get fired immediately after comments, it would have been Al Groh if he was coach of the Jets by that point. Corner 3 rattles in. 92. Houston Jones. Timeout on the floor. Houston Jones. This season, just 2 points. He's got 3 on that one. His first 3 of the season was 0 for 4. Houston, we have a problem. This game is out of reach. 92-55. Is Columbia going to call a timeout? Down by 37. We'll see if they draw up here. With 2:13 to go in this one. Let me just check what's happening in the Baylor game. I'm assuming Baylor pulled away. Yeah, Baylor pulled away. We made the right call. Baylor pulled away. 78-54. When Mar was a Jaguar, did he ever say anything wrong? Well, he called his coaches a bunch of losers that he hired. Yeah, no, he said a lot of stuff wrong. He said, so one of my favorite things he said, someone asked him about how Andre Cisco played during the game. Someone asked him about Andre Cisco, and he said, Cisco played well. Cisco played well. Like, we like how he's coming along. He played well this game. Did a good job for us. You know how many snaps Cisco played on defense that game? Take a guess how many snaps Cisco played when Urban Meyer said that. This was after the game, by the way. After a shutout loss to the Titans. After the game, he said Cisco played well. Cisco played 0 snaps that game. He also said to stop the Texans, you got to stop Joe Mixon. Which, you know, if he was a coach today, he'd be right. he'd be right. You know, that's not a bad comment to say today. To say, look, to stop the Texans, got to stop the ground game of Joe Mixon. Problem is that this was 2021. Joe Mixon was not on the Texans. Joe Mixon was on the Bengals. We held Joe Mixon to 0 yards that game, but we didn't win because turns out that was not the key to success because Joe Mixon was not on the team. He also said that he was looking forward to the game against the Phoenix Cardinals. They'd not been the Phoenix Cardinals since the early 90s. He said a lot of stuff that was very wrong. He said a lot of stuff that was... Yeah, he predicted the future. You can look at it like that. He said a lot of stuff that was... made you think it was Vikuka for Cocoa Puffs. He was very bad. Yeah, this is bad for Columbia. Although, it's to be expected. We thought it was going to be like a 40-point blowout. 3-point try from the corner. That one is no good. They missed their last 8 3-pointers. 2 minutes to go. Alley-oop. Throw it down. Jalen Peterson, 94-55 points in transition. Some more points in transition, I should say. There's been a lot of them. 26-9 fast break points. Points to the paint. Presby, 50 points of their 94. Soon tonight, I'm not sure. But if it is tonight, it's gonna be UConn against Notre Dame for women's basketball. Layup here is good, 94-57, but I'm not sure. It's one of those so-called the New York Football Giants. Although people do call them that. That is a cool name. To be fair, that is a cool name. I'll call them the New York Football Giants. I'll use that. That one's fine. We need a hundo. We need a hundo. Peterson, layup no good. Rebound there by Haynes, I believe, number 4. Out to Smith. True night tonight? No, I can't find the software just yet. Air ball on the 3 with a minute to go. Once I get a software, hopefully we resume it. Hopefully next week. But fingers crossed. But no trivia tonight, unfortunately. I'll keep you updated on a stream for tonight. It'll either be UConn Notre Dame women's basketball, or we won't do a stream. Have to check how I'm feeling. Not going to force it if it's not there. But we'll see. Because I'm working on an hour of sleep right now. Literally. I got done with the Simpsons video right as it posted. 3-point from the corner. That one's good. For Houston Jones. 2 3-pointers for him. Only 2 points entering this game. Making the most of his opportunity. In mop-up duty. 40-point game. Quarterback was who first lost over in the NFL. Tua. And then Josh Allen. Yes. Wild shot from the free throw line. No good. They don't have to shoot here. Wilson just going to hold. I don't think we're going to get 100. I don't think we're getting 100. They're just going to hold. 97-57 your final. Presby takes care of business. They'll play Miami next. We go to 6-5. 2 games against non-D1 schools. They take care of them both. For Columbia, their next game on the road at Spartanburg Methodist. All right, here's the game plan. We're not going to do OT because obviously it's the afternoon. I have somewhere to be in a few minutes. By a few minutes, I mean like I got to leave my place at like 12:20 because I got to get gas. But yeah, the Simpsons video, I'm not kidding when I say the Simpsons video. I literally got done with it at, what, 8:10 my time? And I got on stream at 9:53. So it is final. Get those koala emojis in there if you want, because that's the last time we're going to do a game for the Columbia College Koalas. But Presby, we might do another one because Presby plays High Point in conference play. We might be on the call for that. I will see how the schedule is. Again, we're going to do most of the High Point games. Most of the High Point games we're going to do. Like, Alma Mater comes first. We're going to do most of the High Point games this year. If they don't interfere with the NFL or college football, we're doing them. So just keep that in mind. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Appreciate you guys a ton. 97-57 your final. Thank you guys again for choosing this game. Thank you guys for your donations. Love the support. Thank you for your donations. Appreciate it a ton. I'm signing off. I'll see you guys in hopefully later tonight. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Thursday night game, and we'll have a new video coming out tomorrow. Guarantee that much. Stream, if there is a stream expected at 7 o'clock, I'll let you know if we're streaming tonight. Not sure yet. We're going to find out. But thank you guys again for tuning in. JJ9 signing off. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. And I will see you guys soon, I guess. But thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon.